Squeegee marsupial, squeegee marsupial. Good evening. Said there were people out there already.
Play your guitar.
Yep, that's definitely.
Yes, that's definitely you.
Here's a way to tell. That is, I am plugged in. I am plugged in. Eric plugged. Eric clogged. So good evening, everybody. How you doing tonight? Us too. Cool. It's still weird. It's still weird not being able to hear people. Because our audiences do tend to be a little interactive at our shows.
Combative, even.
Yes. Some nights we're lucky to get out alive. So who all's on? I see names coming up.
John Eckes. I don't see anybody else. Talk to us so we know you're there. Wait, there's more happening. Talk to us so we know you're there.
It keeps coming back at us.
Yeah, I'm going to turn my phone down now.
Why don't you turn your phone down? I have an idea. Heather's there. Ivy's there.
Ivy. Yeah. And I shared us in all the usual places and the unusual places.
So anyway, we have a new song.
We do.
We have one song that we played before. I think we actually played it last week.
We did play it last week, but we played it badly.
Yeah.
It was too new. We played it badly.
So we went through it again, and maybe we know it this time. Maybe. I'm not counting on it. Could you do me a favor? Can you move the chair?
Oh, yes.
The chair's in the way. That kind of, yeah, sure, Ivy. It was great. You okay? Lizzie wobbles, but she doesn't fall down. At least one hopes.
We hope.
That hasn't gone well for her this year.
Yeah, no shit.
So yeah, we figured that we'd get on a little bit early just to make sure that people can find it. Did you post it on Facebook?
I did.
Did you ping me on it too?
I did not, but I will.
Because you generally forget to tag me. See, I'm all wired in and stuff. I've got these headphones on so I can hear what's going on. Make sure after our first show when I didn't change some of the switchings and my guitar became just incredibly distorted and nasty. Just really loud and drowned everything out. And we didn't know because we couldn't hear it. So I'm now hearing what's in the board. So I've got headphones on. Which means I'm also, because this thing doesn't have Bluetooth, I'm wired to it. Which means I don't really go anywhere or do anything once I get myself sat down.
There, now I've got the up-to-date live chat. I don't know why it didn't do anything.
I don't know why.
I wrote that song when I was in the 8th grade, and I'm not proud of it.
What?
I don't know why.
Why not?
Because it's embarrassingly juvenile.
What is?
The song I wrote in the 8th grade.
Yeah, but you don't want to play with me, do you? We had a thing going there.
Oh.
Okay. I am confusing a Lizzie.
It came back around and hit me in the back of the head.
Oh, you quit smoking 3 days ago. Good for you.
Huzzah.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Hope things go well. So it says we have 5 people watching, but only 2 people commenting. So if you're out there, say hi to us. Let us know. Please help support your terribly insecure musicians. Also, all the usual stuff. If you like what we do, CheshireMoon.net. For those of you who haven't gone out there to look at it already, and it's most of you. Also, CheshireMoon.bandcamp.com.
Speaking of which, Bandcamp's first Friday fee waive day is going to be September 4th next. Yep. So you want to go out and buy music, that'd be the day to do it.
Yep.
I'm sorry, you were saying? I totally interrupted you.
Yeah, I was going to say CheshireMoon.bandcamp.com. But then you added more to it.
Oh, okay.
You're an angry non-smoker. Okay. Then let's be very, very nice to
I'm not
Ivy.
singing the embarrassing song. I'm not.
What's the embarrassing? Oh, no.
That's not happening, John. Sorry.
I don't know how to play it.
See?
I've never heard it.
See? And you never will. It was the first song I ever wrote. I was 13.
I would show you some of my old lyrics if I still had them.
If you still had them, yeah. The thing is, I still have mine.
They're awful. I wish I did. I wish that briefcase hadn't vanished.
I still have my notebooks.
I was a very angsty teenager. I was
No.
as compared to the angsty middle-aged man that I am now.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah, but you were thinking it really, really loud.
Yes, I was. Pretty sure everybody who's currently watching heard it before you said something.
Yeah, because, So, it says we got 5 people.
Yes. So I say it's time.
It's 3 minutes after. Sometimes we go along at 6 or 7 minutes without actually playing a song. So maybe we should actually start at a reasonable time tonight.
Since when are we reasonable? Part of the dystopian Disney trilogy off of the Crows and Consequences album. This is Sleep No More. I can't remember a time when life wasn't this way. In a wood with 3 fairies, but a demon stole my world away. I remember the things that they taught me for 16 long years. But I'll take up my staff and my vengeance to a mountain without fear. For I say no, I'll sleep no more. For I am no rose, I'm only the thorn. Dragon frozen in amber, a child's first chance. And a demon is shaken and taken in a threefold dance. Green, red, and blue, I choose to be free. To let go the kingdom that thought it knew my story. But I say no, I'll sleep no more. For I am no rose, I'm only the thorn. Now on my shoulder, teach me how to fly. I've stormed the walls from within, I will not be denied. The storm has subsided, but the thunder won't leave me alone. It holds to my footsteps, holding fast to my rage as I roam. I know what I am now, touched by each of 9 worlds. But I'll hold to their vision of a cottage, 3 fairies, and 1 not so little girl. For I know you were the ones who never let go. And I was your dream, your own briar rose. But I say no, I'll sleep no more. For I am no rose, I'm only the thorn. For I say no, I'll sleep no more. For I am no rose, I'm only the thorn. For I am no rose, I'm only the thorn.
I like that song. That one was written as an afterthought for the
It was.
Crows and Consequences. We'd actually finished all of our sessions.
We were almost ready to master what was there.
And
And I sent him the lyrics from middle of the day at work.
And so we ended up recording it in Donna's living room.
With a Zoom.
With her, she set up a mic, and set up a mic for me and a mic for her, and we did it. It was about 3 takes, because we kept messing up little things. We had just learned it that afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those someday that I want to go back to re-record because it's the recording was a little lo-fi, but it's one of my favorite songs on that album. So anyway, what's going on in the chat?
Chat.
What's going on in the chat?
Angry non-smoker.
Okay.
Reasonable feels unnecessary. Yes. Reasonable is almost always unnecessary. And it's predominantly uncalled for. A little slower. There we go. This is the Chariot. Doing it right this time. It starts with an empty street, a whisper, enough is enough. One voice, one face, one beat. One heart who isn't giving up. But don't you let it go, cause there can be a hope. One voice becomes a choir till we overflow. And we have got the right, and we have got the light to shine on through this night. We're a chariot on fire. We can stop us if you try. Cause together we will never run away from a fight. We're with that fear, we're loud. We're a dancing rainbow crowd. There's no mystery because victory is ours. It starts with just one voice, cause silence is a choice. You're not alone, cause here we come and we are made of joy. We each have come so far, don't have to be a star. Never doubt that you're enough just the way you are. We're a chariot on fire. Couldn't stop us if you try. Cause together we will never run away from a fight. We're here with the fear, we're loud. We're a dancing rainbow crowd. There's no mystery because victory is ours. We got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. It's an instinct, it's a drive, keeping hope and joy alive. It's an instinct, it's a drive, keeping hope and joy alive. We're a chariot on fire. You can stop us if you try. Cause together we will never run away from a fight. We're here with that fear, we're loud. We're a dancing rainbow crowd. There's no mystery because victory is ours. And I still managed to flub a line. Oh well.
Yeah, but it just sounded like took you a little longer to get into that verse. It's okay. Just a little bit.
Just a bit.
It's fine.
Helvetica, what are you doing up there?
He's sitting up. He always sits up there. He's up on top of the bookshelf. That's one of his favorite places to be.
It's the highest place in the room that he can go without getting into the rafters.
And
he can't get into the
yeah,
rafters.
he can't get into. We have boxes blocking some of them, so he can't get into them because we don't trust our kitty.
He actually tried to get into one of them once, and I managed to get his tail and then his back feet and pull him out.
So
his tail made him freeze, and then I grabbed his back feet and very gently just pulled him out.
oh, we have a request for Single White Monster.
A request for Single White Monster? You up for it? When do we get to when do we get the illustrated Cheshire Moon Tarot? Hush you.
We know somebody who does.
Plans are being made.
Okay.
You will know soon enough.
I didn't know about it. I mean, I know who it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, duh.
Because gee, who do we know who designs tarot cards? So you already talked to her?
Not to her, but I've talked to someone else.
Take the little side entrance there.
Yeah.
Brat.
Yours.
Mine. Oh, I thought you were ready.
No,
I'm not going to keep playing that. Let's wear Eric out completely.
Okay, ready. I've waited here long for someone to find me, hidden away in this maze of my own. They call me a monster, then sent chains to find me, then left me here to run on my own. rescue. I'm waiting for company. I'm waiting for someone to come without a sword. Sure, I have slain those who raised arms against me, but really, mostly I'm bored. I like long conversations and walks in the moonlight, or I would if I could see the moon. Come sometime tomorrow or any day is alright, as long as you're coming by soon. I'm looking for friends, I'm looking for lovers, I'm looking for someone who just wants to talk. I'm a bit out of touch, stuck here in this labyrinth, but maybe we could just take a walk. The ad reads, single white monster seeks friend or companion, someone to help pass the time. I really don't care how much money you earn. I live in a maze, I can't spend a dime. I'll send you a note from this labyrinth I'm guarding. Remember your string, but it's safe to come in. And if you can find me and look past the horns, there's plenty of treasure to win. I'm sending a message, I'm sending a plea, I'm sending a return address. I'm not all that hopeful with all that I've seen, but maybe someone will finally say yes. Maybe someone will finally say yes. I got brownies coming out of the oven. You know you want some. Come on in.
I think last time, did we do that in Boston?
I don't think we did.
I don't think we've done that this year.
I don't think we have.
I don't think we've done that this year. Wow, we got through it really well.
Remarkably well.
Yeah, I'm amazed.
Oh, right.
That may be my favorite of the songs Susan wrote for us. She had no idea.
Yeah, her version was very slow and quiet. And we took it and doubled the tempo.
and suddenly we're just kind of charging around. And what I had in mind was a bunch of 60s European pop music that had that real fast little kind of almost waltz feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
There was a whole lot of just wonderful little pop music. It was the song that I had in my head, and I went back and I realized it was completely different, was the song that is playing at the beginning of The Italian Job when the guy's driving.
Oh, wow, that's so not what we did here.
And that's so not how it ended up. But
Yeah.
that's kind of, I hadn't heard that song in probably 10 years at that point.
Fair enough.
And when I went back and watched the movie again with you one time, I was like, wow, no, that was nowhere near what it was. Maybe I was thinking of a different song. Who knows? Shall we?
I think we should. Princesses aren't helpless. That's not how we do. The queen would have her head, but she would not have her power. The queen would keep the crown all the same. A child lighting candles with a touch and a thought, followed when the winds called her name. Her courage is dry as the leaves beneath her feet. No princes, just 7 new friends. And they ask you would wander in this place of winter roses, in a realm your will can bend. For innocence is never white, little witchling. It's black and shining as raven's eyes. For white is for fire and red is for sacrifice. And they took her hand and showed her why. The castle is on fire tonight, with no one to rescue. The prince is gone, the mirror is broken, the pieces grow cold, but the fairest one has gone. 7 dwarves, 7 teachers, a glass coffin's just a cage where nothing can heal until it bleeds. 7 voices refuse to keep her tame. A poison apple's just another lie to leave. Mirror left alone in empty chambers, cracked, let a piece fall away. She keeps the shards safe and tucked away beside her nightshade as a legacy that nothing stays the same. The castle is on fire tonight, with no princess when she's living? Cannot be a queen when she's dead. But in between, she's just a girl. There's no such thing as just a girl. The castle walls have crumbled, but the garden still lives. The sunset is her favorite harvest time. She tends to the lily and the rose and the bittersweet, and smiles as the belladonna shines. Blackthorn wand in her hand and wolfsbane in her hair, for magic is the only love she knows. A pretty poison all her own, and in her wake a rusty throne. But the queen is dead, long live the snow. The castle is on fire tonight, with no one to rescue. The prince is gone, the mirror is broken, the pieces grow cold, but the fairest one has gone. Yes, the castle is on fire tonight, with no one to rescue. The prince is gone, the mirror is broken, the pieces grow cold. At last, the fairest has won.
And this is why we insist the condenser mics are nowhere to be seen on a stage that we're on. Because between him bleeding through everything and my destroying speakers, it's really not a good thing. I clipped the sound system at Capricorn the last time we were there.
Yeah, it
was ugly.
It made me so happy. We told them, we said, don't put, no. We want dynamic mics. We want stage mics. We want a couple of SM58s. We want something like that. And they're like, no, these will be fine. And they've not done that to us again.
No, they haven't.
Because they learned. That was not a good idea.
The hard way.
Okay, so we're going to finish with a new one.
Yes, this is the brand new one.
Yeah, so thank you for coming and hanging out with us.
Hang on, let me take a look at the chat.
Yep. I don't think there's anything new there.
Snow White Monster, single white monster. Yes. I'm glad it's one of your favorites, Joseph. That makes me very happy.
Yeah. So we will not be on next week. We're going to take next week off.
Yes, we're taking next week off because
I'll be doing my usual nighttime thing next Wednesday, but we will not be performing next Wednesday because we're getting ready for the weekend
something
after that.
big. The weekend after.
Coming up Sunday, 1 p.m. Central Time, right here on this channel.
the Sunday of Labor Day weekend.
Yes, will be the 20th anniversary of me getting back into playing music. I quit for about 17 years. I figured what it was since the last time I was on a stage. It was 1983 with my band Soldiers in a Field, and synthesizer band, really good band. Probably in terms of the things that I had a lot of creative input, probably the second best musical project I've ever been in. Toy Boat's kind of off in a category all its own.
I found the tape.
Yeah,
It's on the floor next to the table.
Oh,
Yes.
which
So
tape?
we have it. The Scotch tape we were looking for an hour ago.
Okay. Because I was talking about Soldiers in the Field. Like, yeah, no,
Yes, you did find the tape. And
I
then
ripped
you
the tape.
And then you digitized the tape. And it's really fun stuff.
I just actually need to finish it off into MP3s. But yeah, and so Labor Day weekend 2000, I went to an open mic, and I didn't suck. I wish I remember what songs I played. I got a pretty good idea of what they were, because I had a pretty good idea of what I had written at that point that I felt that I could play in front of an audience. But we're going to do a show. I'm going to do a short solo set and at least one Toy Boat song, because I think I sang 2 Toy Boat songs.
But which one will it be?
And I'm probably not going to do Band from Argo just because it's too long. I'll probably do the thing that I actually wrote the words for. So yeah.
I figured he was going to do that one.
Yeah, I'm going to do Would You Like to Play a Game? Which means I have to work on that this week.
I will help you.
It's tricky.
It is, but I will help you.
I actually never played rhythm guitar while I sang it. I would quit playing and let Mike do all the heavy lifting during the voices. But yeah, so come and hang out for that. That's gonna be it's 20 years. 20 years I've been at this. in one form or other, playing solo and in Toy Boat and playing with Lizzie and jamming with a lot of people, being an occasional member of Howling Beagle, and just all kinds of other fun stuff. And all the traveling that we've done now the last 10 years, Lizzie and I put 340,000 miles on a car that I bought in 2007.
Yes, we did.
Um,
340,000 miles, and the only reason that car stopped running is because it got basically T-boned
yeah,
by a drunk driver.
By a drunk driver at 5 o'clock in the morning. And they blamed my son because he's the one who had stopped at the stop sign, looked both ways, and then went on, and the guy came up over the hill doing about 70.
In a 40.
Yeah, and ended up stopping almost 3 blocks away.
Because he was trying to run.
On 3 tires.
Didn't realize he was on 3 tires.
But it was my son's fault. Yeah, they and then
bitter and angry.
Yeah, I'm still pissed about this one. Okay, let me see if I remember the lyrics. See if I lyrics are right there. See if I remember the rhythm.
This is the Sun card. Paint for me a memory in apple green and gold, in the blue of eyes and of moonless skies, in the red of secrets told, in apple green and sunset gold. Watercolor fantasy, upturned paintbox soft and wide, see the perfect memory through the eyes of a child. Apple grass and sweetness past, picture perfect everything. Pirate sails and puppy tails, fairy tale words and kitten purrs, dreaming every day into a perfect adventure view. Fireflies come inside, one last look at cotton candy skies. Every night with endless stars, playing games only they know, never forgetting to shine when the sun is low. The child inside us all shines on through until the dawn. Until the dawn. Until the dawn.
I really like that. It's so pretty. Sounds better on the 12 string, but my hands aren't dealing.
His hands weren't going to put up with that today.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll end up recording it on a 12 string.
Yes. Well, thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out with us
Yes,
for a
thank
while.
you guys. It's so lovely to see you. Joseph, we've been keeping you in our thoughts recently. I hope you're feeling a little bit better.
So anyway, like I said, we will be off next week, but do come for the Sunday afternoon show, the Sunday of Labor Day weekend, 1 o'clock Central Time.
There is no summer sack this year, Ivy?
Yes, there is no.
They're really not planning anything.
They are doing stuff online.
Oh, they are?
Yes, they're doing quite a bit of stuff online.
Okay, well.
And we are officially part of that.
Nobody tells me these things.
I just figured you knew because you talk to all the same people I do.
Nobody tells me.
I'm sorry.
Nobody tells me.
So, thank you, Ivy.
So yes, we will be part of that, and I would imagine there'll probably be a song circle somewhere. Yes.
Good. Very happy, Joseph. Yay.
Yes.
Oh,
good.
yay.
Oh, hey, and Judy knows all about this because she's the one I've been getting my information from.
Check the virtual schedule on Facebook and Discord. Okay, Judy.
Yep.
Thank you. I'm sorry that I didn't know.
Yeah. I figured that you'd seen all the same stuff I had because we tend to see all that stuff because it's all the local stuff.
That's fair.
So I should have told her. My
okay.
fault. I'm so sorry.
Are you done?
Yeah, now I am.
Do you see what I live with?
Yeah.
Do you see what I live with?
This geek right here.
Right here.
Tie-dyed geek. Yes. All hail the mighty Judy.
Judy creates the schedule. Awesome.
Yep. So anyway, thank you.
Glad you like it, Chris.
Thank you. Yeah, no, the new songs are coming out really good.
Yeah, they're coming out really interesting.
I'm really pleased with them.
And what's also really interesting is the music that he comes up with during the improvs actually inspires a lot of the songs themselves. I mean, it's almost like he knows what cards are left and he's filling in the gaps, but just out of order.
It's been really funny. I'll be playing something and she'll just walk over, and we've written 4 songs live.
Yes, we have.
We just while I've been online doing my improv stuff, and she'll go, do that bit again, and then do the other bit when I tell you to change. I'm like, okay. And I do it, and by the end of like 5 minutes later, we have all the basics of a song.
Yeah,
So we've been doing that a lot lately, and that is kind of how we write anyway.
it's true.
But doing it kind of in front of people has been really fun.
That's been different. That's been different.
Because I like writing with you.
Yeah.
I do. It's fun. Yeah. So yeah. And we're coming up on another 10-year anniversary.
Yes.
Because we had the 10-year anniversary a couple weeks ago of her smacking me upside the head.
Yes.
Finally getting my attention.
Subtle wasn't working with this one.
Subtle doesn't work with me. Glad to have made you smile, Joseph.
Yes.
And that makes me happy. And yeah, we've been worried about you and wondering about you and stuff. So, but yeah, it's September 10th was when we met up in St. Louis for Strollerfest
And wrote our first song.
and wrote our first song. And we will do that song at the Sept
Yes, we will.
Labor Day weekend because it's kind of important. It's where we started, and it's still one of our best songs.
It really is.
So anyway, I think we should probably quit babbling at these poor people.
Call it an evening.
And let them, flee. It looks like, how many did we end up with? Because this says 4, but this one that says 9 over there.
It does say 9 over there.
Okay. So good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming out and hanging out. And tell your friends. And we will be off next week. And then we'll be back in 2 weeks with the regular Wednesday night shows. They will hopefully have all new stuff at that point as well, because we've got a bunch of stuff that just simply we need to make the time to sit down and play it. And once we do that, we will get it down and it'll work out. So I'm going to quit talking now. You just need to push the button, because I'm just going to keep talking as long as